And welcome back to the latest edition of WCW Monday Nitro. I am the JamSaw. With me, as always, is my colleague and broadcast partner, Brock Redhead. How you doing tonight, Brock?
Awesome. We're 2 weeks away from the next pay-per-view. I'm very pumped for it. We're getting close. We're getting down. We're getting down the wire. In little words, would you please care to explain the layout for the next pay-per-view?
Yeah, the next pay-per-view is called Hard Labor, so it's very much a prison match-themed card. Every match will be inside of a Hell in a Cell, and I'm hoping to see some real fantastic showcases.
Perfect. So
up first, we have a Fatal 4-Way Battle Royale for the number one contendership of the NXT Women's Title. As we know, last week, Toni Storm defeated Kairi Sane to become the interim champion, now that Shayna Baszler has stepped away from the mid-card and is going towards Rhea Ripley's women's title.
Perfect. Yeah, that was a bit of a, new. I feel like she's going to shake up the new women's division that she's going to be going into.
Indeed.
Cool. There you go. Oh!
That was a quick elimination. Sasha Banks already taken out.
Ooh.
Io Shirai doing some quick work on her opponents. But Mia Yim having nothing.
Yeah, it seems like Io was trying to dominate the ring. It looks like her biggest threat right now in this match is Mia Yim.
And it definitely looks, she looks to be the powerhouse, the one to beat in this match at this point. I thought Sasha Banks might have a better chance, but she's already out.
And it seems like the underdog right now is Candice. I know she hasn't really gotten that big of a spotlight put on her, so I feel like she has more to prove in this match.
Well, it's true. I believe this is actually the first match that she's had since being signed. I know that she's married to another talent that hasn't had that much of a big showcase since joining, Johnny Gargano.
Yep.
And it's nice to see her finally getting a spot to show what she can do.
Oh, Mia Yim picking her up.
Oh, and tossing her over her. Oh, but a real quick kick up.
Like it's nothing.
Yeah, Io Shirai not letting anything phase her. Mia still dominating the stage, knocking all her opponents over. Oh! Missed the punch, did not knock Candice over the ropes, but did do a nice hip toss. Candice getting back with a fireman carry and attacking Io Shirai with a tornado something or other.
Her up. So, in your opinion, who do you predict between these women's going to take this home?
I mean, I given how much I've been seeing it, I was thinking Mia Yim, but it's a tough call because Io and Candice have both also been putting on some pretty good offense so far.
I do agree. But if you were to ask me before this, I would have said Sasha.
No, me too. That was exactly my thought when I first saw her in the match. I thought, she's been on a roll since coming here, dominating with Mickie James in the tag division. I thought for sure she would last longer than 30 seconds in this Battle Royale, but I guess Mia Yim saw her as the biggest challenge to her and decided to take her out early.
Yeah, Banks pulled a Harper.
Yeah, she got harped, that's for sure.
She dropped the ball real hard. You know what it is?
Yeah, indeed. It's a harp luck life, man.
Yeah. Oh my God. Harp. Oh, even 2020. Yeah,
she went to the school of harp knocks. And Io Shirai eliminated by Mia Yim. Candice taking advantage, doing a quick enziguri to Mia, knocking her out of contention.
Bray might pull a Cinderella story out here.
I think it might just happen. I mean, she's on the cusp of victory. Both opponents really close to getting a finisher, and whoever gets a finisher first can quickly and easily eliminate their opponent.
Yes. So this is #1 contendership for which belt?
The mid-card title, the NXT Women's Champion.
So who would they go up against?
Toni Storm, the current champion.
Okay.
Because Tony beat Kairi Sane last week.
And come on.
Not quite enough to put her over.
Come on, ultimate underdog. Oh, no.
Well, at least she didn't clothesline her right out. I was worried that's what exactly was. Oh, and a spinning back fist. Going for a power bomb. Is she going to try to toss her out with a power bomb? Nope. Slams her down to the mat instead, putting a little extra pressure on that back.
One more strike for Candice, and she too will have a signature. So it's like whoever can knock theirs out first.
Exactly. Oh, and Mia Yim's got her signature.
Yep. But Lorraine is so close to getting hers as well. Come on.
This could be a true underdog story, or we could see the villain winning.
Oh, no.
She was going for the lift instead of trying to go for a signature to build up that finisher and get that guaranteed over the top. Instead, trying to do it. But Candice is a fighter. She's not going to go that easily.
Come on, Candice. Yes, there you go. Whew. Well, watch yourself.
And a snap mare. Oh, dodges that kick, though. Hits me in the back. Clubs her into the guts. Pushes her over to the ropes. Misses that chop, though. Oh, clubs her opponent into the corner. Mia, quick reversal.
Oh, no.
Oh, wrenching that shoulder. But Candice quickly spinning out of the way, picking up her opponent, slamming her back down to the mat.
Picking her up. Come on, toss her out.
Oh, just throwing her to the corner.
Yes!
Oh, and a clubbing blow, knocking Mia Yim out. So Candice LeRae is now #1 contender and is looking to face Toni Storm at Hard Labor to try to win that mid-card championship.
I mean, how do you see that match going?
Well, I think it'll be a fantastic showing because Candice will have a lot to prove. Toni will also have a lot to prove to try to retain that title that she so barely won from Kairi Sane. It was really close last match or last week. So it looks like now we're going to be seeing the Fiend Bray Wyatt coming out to the ring. I guess he's got some words to say or something. He needs to speak his mind to the crowd. As we know, he's recently been rounding up some Fiend flies. Daniel Bryan first to join the fold, and then the Revival.
Yes.
So this new faction of Fiend flies, it's almost like a little army of demons that he is commanding, running roughshod throughout the promotion.
Like a true champion that he would rather be brawling instead of talking.
Exactly. Definitely would much rather be brawling instead of talking.
Yep. Ooh,
referencing some pretty heavy hitters in history.
That is true, Bray. You have struck in the fear of God in people's eyes.
Definitely. Not too many people are willing to get into a ring with a monster such as yourself.
Oh no. I feel like his fiend flies are also scared of him as well.
Definitely. I think together they make an incredible faction that might change the face of WCW forever.
Yep. I mean, they've made a impact on Tuesday nights as too. So the fact that they have nothing to do with ECW, it makes you compare the teams from Monday versus the factions from ECW.
And up next, we're going to actually see the Fiend Fly Daniel Bryan going one-on-one with ECW's The Big Show. Now, if you recall, recently it seems like Rey Mysterio has split away from Big Show, so Big Show can't count on any kind of outside support in this match. It's just going to be one-on-one.
Yeah, and there's actually a stipulation with this match as well as last week's one with Harper. If you recall, tomorrow night we will be doing Fired by Elimination Chamber. Eric is so pissed at the brand that we can't seem to get back the 24/7 title. He is now going to start putting people in a chamber that have not proved themselves. The first person that claimed one of the chambers is Luke Harper. And if Big Show can't seem to take it home tonight, Big Show will be in chamber number 2. So,
Incredible.
Eric's going to be cleaning the house here tomorrow night.
Well, it's incredible, fantastic idea of trying to get rid of dead weight so you can bring in fresh talent.
Yep. Ooh, Daniel Bryan. Come on, Big Show.
Huge press up in the air, slamming Bryan down into the mat.
Now, we know that since being a Fiend guy, that Daniel Bryan somewhat has the ability to alter time and space. What's his chances going against the Big Show as a FireFiend?
Well, I mean, his chances are good because we're just as a natural talent on his own, he could go one-on-one with the Big Show, but with the extra powers and support of Bray Wyatt and his fiendishness, I think that it's a shoo-in that Daniel Bryan's going to win. But you never know. Never put anything past the Big Show. One good weapon of mass destruction could knock Daniel Bryan senseless, and he could easily lose the match that way.
Big Show, come on.
Boom, nice hip toss. The Big Show not that easily defeated, it seems.
Nope. So, as we all know, we watch WCW, we watch ECW. I always ask it, what are the chances that Big Show has against Daniel Bryan here?
Well, I mean, it's probably about 60-40 in Daniel Bryan's favor. I mean, Big Show still has a pretty good chance of winning, but I mean, I don't know. Once Daniel locks in that label lock.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, unfortunately, Daniel Bryan has one of the most devastating submission maneuvers ever.
Okay. Eric is not happy right now. I can tell you that right now.
Maybe Eric should show up next week on Raw and challenge for the 24/7 championship.
We need to spit it. We need to spit that. We need to see if can take the 24/7 belt home. If you want a job done,
do it yourself.
All right, well, so tomorrow night, Big Show will be in a Fired by Elimination Chamber match. All right, so we are getting the final names for the male division for the Fired by Elimination Chamber match. It's going to be in Chamber 1, Luke Harper. In Chamber 2 is going to be the Big Show. In Chamber 3 is Baron Corbin. In Chamber 4 is Bobby Lashley. And in Chamber 5 and 6 is going to be the AOP.
Ooh. Your former tag champions on the line. That's very interesting. Interesting to put former champions in so quickly after losing, but still, it's fair game, right? They have a chance.
Last statement that I will make about it. It might be because they had to beg their way into a title match that wasn't meant to be theirs, and they had to win it that way.
That is true. They tried to get #1 contendership via regular channels and were unable to attain it. They had to whine and cry like babies to get in.
But that's it. We'll see it all tomorrow night, and later on tonight, we'll see the women's division. But we'll mention that later. Let's focus on Shayna versus Asuka. Would you please explain what's going on here?
Yeah, this is a #1 contendership match. If you recall, until Shayna decided to switch divisions, Asuka was the #1 contender for Rhea Ripley's title, and Shayna Baszler decided that she wanted to be the #1 contender. So The Rock is giving them the opportunity tonight to fight it out, and the one who could make the other one submit first will move on as #1 contender.
Awesome, perfect.
Now, two awesome submission specialists in their own right as well. Asuka with her Asuka lock, and Shayna Baszler with her signature or her finisher submission maneuver as well. So they're both playing to each other's strengths. But again, Baszler coming in tired, coming in hot, having worked the hell out before coming out instead of taking it easy. Very much like Vegeta.
Correct. I do agree. But, you know, she's used that step down to be a step up. She's always come in here with red health, but she's always got you past her first. So I don't know if that's, you know, good for her or not, but one day it will blow up right in your face.
For sure, it's going to happen one day. But, I mean, if you can beat people when you're not at your strongest, then even your not strongest is stronger than their strongest. You know what I mean? So if she can continue this reign of terror the way that she's been doing it, that she can cement herself as a credible threat to the women's division. I mean, she never lost her title. She just dropped it to go after the next one.
Yes. Same with what happened with Braun Strowman. He's demolished the mid card that Eric felt like he deserved a heavy world title shot. But, you know, when they were doing their practice and all that, he did injure himself. So he dropped the hardcore title to pursue the world title. But he got injured, so now we had a vacant belt, which MVP won, and he will be having a surprise tomorrow night for that title. So I hope Shayna can, you know, never falter to the fact that she always comes in red.
For sure. It'll be very interesting to see how things are handled in that regard.
Yes. Picking her up.
Boom, smacking into that post. That doesn't look very good for your head.
So what body part does Shayna need to focus on to secure this win?
Well, I mean, the head and neck, as always. I mean, her submission works like neck, shoulders, arms. So mostly upper body, avoiding leg stuff. She's not much of a leg submission specialist, but anything upper body will help her in the long run going towards that victory. Yeah.
And I'm actually shocked that she didn't go for the world title to begin with.
Well, I mean, she was pretty much handed the mid-card title because Rhea Ripley was the dream child for the women's division on our side. The Rock really appreciated the work that she was doing in NXT, felt she didn't get enough of an opportunity and gave her a real shot. I mean, it was one of the reasons why she signed was to get that title match immediately when signing. And it was a great opportunity for her to showcase her rivalry with Toni Storm at the time. So now Toni Storm's swapping back down to the mid-card division. So right now, two Australian rivals who have had many fantastic matches together are now the two top women in the business.
Yep. Ooh, nice.
Nice gut kick, keeping her grounded.
Yep. But Asuka has a comeback versus Shayna's finisher, so whoever can hit that off first, I feel like is gonna really control the pace of this match.
Definitely.
Guilty.
Going for a choke, bringing her down. Not a finisher, but still a submission.
Yeah, nasty one too.
Asuka not ready to give in yet. Breaks out of that move.
Miss. No.
Now going for the finisher. This might be it.
No, come on, Asuka. Come on, Asuka.
Asuka tapping out, unable to defeat defeat Shayna. So Shayna continuing her winning streak, still winning another match, never losing anything. It is interesting to see her come out tonight without her compatriots. It's just a straight up one-on-one. It's been the first time we've seen Shayna alone for a while. I'm wondering if this change is going to stay. Will she just give up on having her entourage with her and just be a full solo contender and just rely only on herself and her wits?
I don't know. I mean, Shayna really doesn't need a posse. She treats every match like it's the same day. She comes in, she kicks ass, and she leaves.
Definitely does. So if you recall, for quite some time, Drew was going after Adam Cole for the world title and never was able to attain it. So now Drew is number one contender, and Adam Cole decided to just challenge him to a match, see who is really the better man.
Well, I mean, Cole is the former champion.
He is, and he retained for three months, I think, before finally losing it to Sting.
Yep. Whoop. Nice. There you go.
A huge toss over his shoulder, flipping Adam Cole up into the air. I don't think he knows where he is right now.
It seems like that toss got a little bit more sauce. I mean, is Drew okay? Is he calm?
Well, I think Drew is as calm as ever. I mean, he's very focused on getting that title back, and he knows he has a huge challenge in facing Randy Orton at the pay-per-view. So I think he's really just looking at this as a preliminary warm-up and a little chance to get a little bit of anger or frustrations out at the former champion.
Yeah, it seems like he's on top of him at all times. He's not,
Yeah, don't give him room to breathe. That's kind of how you have to play Adam Cole, because if you give him too much leeway, if he has a little bit of... see right there, Drew delayed a little too long and gave Adam Cole the wherewithal to arrange that trip, bring Drew down to the canvas, smacking his head on there with a DDT.
Kick out, there you go.
Just a one count. That sneaky maneuver, not quite enough to get that title, or to get to the one over on the number one contender.
Yeah. Nice.
Dropping him on his shoulder. That's gotta hurt.
Another face buster.
Yeah, slamming that face into the mat. Trying to make sure that no matter what, he loses his good looks, so the ladies look away.
The movie career will be over.
Yeah, that's it, man. Not going to be making any movies anytime soon. Tries to go for that weapon, but Drew denying him with a quick, easy suplex.
His legs bounced off the announcer's table.
Boom, right to the corner post, man. He's looking to paint the town red with Adam Cole's forehead blood.
I mean, what do you need to do to beat a focused, mad Drew McIntyre that knows he has a world title shot in 2 weeks? Like, what do you do to stay on top of him?
Well, Adam Cole had a good idea going for a weapon, just unfortunately bad timing on his part, because Drew was not in a state where he was not ready for it. So what he needs to do is try to find a way to take down Drew long enough to grab a weapon and begin hammering away on him. Because I mean, we have a case here of a snake against a mongoose, man. So the mongoose is kicking the shit out of the snake. There we go. He's going for that weapon. If he can hurry up.
Oh, there you go.
Bat to the face. There you go, Adam Cole. Oh, clipping his head on the stairs on the way down.
And they actually chose JamSaw's pick number 4 for weapon.
Yeah. Well, number 2 is my bat. I like steel chair. Number 2 is bat. Number 3 is a kendo stick. Number 4 is table.
There you go. Oh, there you go.
Showing no respect to the number 1 contender at all. And speaking of table matches, Roderick Strong will be facing Shinsuke Nakamura in our main event later tonight in a tables match for the title. If you recall, Shinsuke has been able to hold on to that championship because he's always defended it in a ladder match. Well, Roderick Strong turned the tables on Shinsuke Nakamura by getting approval from The Rock to add whatever stipulation he wanted to their title match, so it will be a tables match.
Awesome.
Drew just manhandling Adam Cole outside the ring, tossing him around like a baby. Oh, Adam Cole getting one back on Drew.
I'm actually shocked that it's not a ladder match, to be honest with you.
Well, you know, Roderick knows that Shinsuke finds a way to cheat with those ladders, so he's rigging the game as his favor this time.
So, if Strong wins the belt here tonight, what does the Era have in gold?
Well, that would mean the Undisputed Era now carries the Tag Team Championships and the Intercontinental Championship. So Adam Cole would definitely need to really regain his championship in order for that full faction to have complete control over WCW's gold.
Now,
exposing that knee. Boom! Knocking out Drew, going for that cover.
I don't think that's it.
Oh, a 2.5 count.
So what would a pin on top of the number 1 contender do for Cole and his world title?
Powerbomb. It would definitely open up the Rock size and maybe give him an opportunity, maybe to take that number 1 contender spot from Drew.
Ooh, that wouldn't be good for Drew. He'd be pissed.
No, he worked hard for that number 1 contender spot, and he's never faced Randy Orton before, so it'd be interesting to see what's going to happen.
Uh-oh, what's he going for?
Going for Sledgy. Boom, right on that knee. Ooh, right in the stomach. Oh, right in the groin. Oh. Drew not putting up with that much longer, but Adam Cole reversing real quick. Snapmare bringing his opponent down, going for a neck wrench, gouging those eyes at the same time. Dirty player, man. He's a future Ric Flair, I'm sure of it.
Woo!
Indeed, we need some chops up in here and maybe a figure 4. Taking a breather, maybe not the best time. Oh, going for that huge belly-to-belly suplex.
And she was so close to getting a signature, too. Oh, there you go.
Adam Cole fighting out with a clothesline. Already scored 1 finisher already on Drew. Now has a 2nd in the tank.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, ooh. Neck breaker from Drew. Tossing Adam Cole back into the ring. Adam not sure what planet he's on anymore.
Oh, no.
Oof.
Oh, there you go. It reminds me a little bit of Finley.
Wow, and that was enough to... It wasn't even a finisher. It was just a signature by Drew. Was able to put Adam Cole out for the count in a tribute, like we said, to Finley.
Yep.
Adam Cole not happy with how it went. Tries to get in a sneaky attack, but Drew fighting back. Clotheslining him out of the ring.
What does that do for Cole's mindset?
Well, I mean, he must be shaking. Like, he knew that he beat Drew before on 2 separate occasions, and not being able to do it tonight must be making him question whether or not he'll be able to defeat him for any opportunity at the title. If he were to win against Randy Orton and became the champion, would Adam Cole be able to take the championship back? So far, it's looking like that's a no.
Yeah, I'm thinking it.
Now we have Aleister Black coming out to the ring. He has some words to say to the crowd, knowing recently that he split up from the Disciples of Darkness, broke up with his tag team partner, Bray Wyatt, and seeing now that Wyatt is collecting his own disciples, looking maybe to recruit some members of his Black Mass.
Ooh, the Black Mass.
Yeah, the Black Masses can run wild and ruckshot upon all the other superstars and maybe see ourselves a bit of a faction-on-faction action.
Say that
A lot of alliteration tonight.
Now, the question would be, though, could the Black Masses... We know Black had complete control of Bray Wyatt. Mm-hmm. Could the Black Masses themselves outdo the FireFiend?
Anything's possible. I mean, we're talking about dark magic against dark magics. So, and I mean, he's calling out Finn Balor, it looks like, to join his squad. So who better to, he's calling out the Bray Wyatt to confront him, because if you recall last week, he got Finn Balor to join the Black Masses. So it looks like this could be their declaration of war. And I'm also getting word that Finn Balor has reached out to his former Bullet Club teammates, Gallows and Anderson, and they have officially joined the Black Masses. So now we actually have a 4-on-4 opportunity of the Black Masses against the Fiend and the Fiend Flies.
Oh boy. I mean, how do you see the war of that match?
Well, I see at Hard Labor that we could be seeing the Fiend versus Aleister Black. We could be seeing Daniel Bryan against Finn Balor. We could be seeing the Revival against Gallows and Anderson, all in Hells and Cells.
Oh boy.
Not a lot of titles being involved, but a lot of pride on the line. We will still for sure be seeing the men's WCW championship being defended. We will also likely be seeing the women's tag team championship being defended. I believe it's going to be Team Kamikaze getting their shot against. I think Bayley and Lacey are still your champions, are they not?
Let me check my notes. They should be.
So we'll definitely be seeing those matches. So we got at least 5-6 matches right there laid out.
Yep. And all we gotta do is do our matches and announce them tomorrow. Bye!
Oh! Now the Fiend getting the upper hand real quick on Aleister Black. Slamming his opponent down on that canvas.
Oh, Black him back in. Oh, use that knee. Oh, I thought I was doing a knee. Pick him up. There you go.
Nice. Slamming him down there. A nice DDT on the Fiend from Aleister Black.
Ooh, nice. Black has a lot of great knees.
He does, man. Oh, nice little takedown, a drop toe hold.
Oh, nice reversal on Bray.
Bray going for that mandible claw. Not enough to take Aleister all the way down.
No. Oh, nice. Stop.
Definitely seeming to have the upper hand, though. Wrenching that neck.
Where are the rest to stop? Ugh.
Oh. Kitchen sink dragging him down, but gets back up and clotheslines Aleister Black. And if not for that ref pulling him off, who knows where this could go. But this definitely setting up the challenge for hard labor, where we'll see Aleister Black versus the Fiend in Hell in a Cell. Or as Vince would have said, Hell in a Cell.
Vince, is that you?
You're fired.
Oh, no, you see that. So we're getting word from Eric right now. Eric is giving word. We have the 6 women for the Fired by Elimination Chamber match. It'll be Ruby Riott, Alicia Fox, Trish Stratus, Ember Moon, Sarah Logan, and Billie Kay.
Nice.
So, 2 fired by, what in your opinion, why is Eric doing like 2 fired matches?
Well, in my opinion, like I said, it's really just a question of trying to get rid of some dead weight and bring in some new talent. Some people are stagnating and not really doing the best of their ability. I've also heard that ECW is putting out a sister show, There Will Be Blood, or Bash of Blood, or Blood Bowl, something to do with blood.
Yeah, it will be Blood Bash on Friday night.
Friday Night Bloodbath.
Yes.
It will be a great place for talent that is no longer on the main roster or new up-and-comers to showcase themselves, to try to earn a spot to take over for somebody else. So I think that's a great initiative from ECW.
Yes, and unfortunately, we shot the idea for JamSaw, but he is busy those nights. But he will be watching them, and I hope you do too. So you will be hearing a new broadcast partner of mine, but you will still catch me and JamSaw on Monday and Tuesday.
Yep, and I will just be a spectator and comment on the video type person on the Friday night shows.
But always know, my partner will never have a nice suit like you.
That's true, man. Only myself is lucky enough to have a wife who dresses me in such fantastic threads, man.
Paid $2 extra an hour.
So far, it looks like the Roderick Strong show. So we have Roderick Strong against Strong Style. Who will be strongest? Who knows?
So, I mean, being in a different type of match for his intercontinental, does that, mess with the mindset, or does he see this as a new opportunity to showcase why he is Intercontinental Champion?
Well, I'm sure he's not ecstatic about joining a different match type where he's more at risk to lose. I mean, Roderick Strong, I think, is physically more powerful than Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura could still win it. I mean, he's fast. He's got his Japanese strong style that could still help him to weaken Roderick Strong. But at the end of the day, you got to put your opponent through a table. So it's whoever can lift the opponent, slam them through, power bomb them, drop them on a table, put them on a table, and jump from a high-flying spot. It doesn't really matter how they do it. It just has to be done. And I think that in this case, Roderick Strong might have the better chances just because of his physical attributes.
Right. Ooh.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Shinsuke will do everything in his power to retain, but I think he might just be out of luck on this one.
Yeah, so is this the one case that the champ is the underdog?
Well, I don't think it's the one case, but it's definitely one of those type of cases where the champ could be seen as an underdog. I mean, unless Sami Zayn comes out and helps him. Oh, nice awareness by Shinsuke, sidestepping out of the way, letting Roderick take the fall. Not the best time for a taunt, though. Big mistake. Big mistake. Power bombing his head and back, hitting that table corner. Huge punch and a giant slam from Roderick Strong. Ragdolling Shinsuke like a motherfucker.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Boom! Another back slam.
So what is your preferred choice? To put it against the turnbuckle or slam him through it when it's standing up?
I mean, I love seeing people go through tables that are stood up. They do seem to be a bit trickier to pull off sometimes, so I think the easier way for someone to pull off a good table smash is in the corner, because you can always Irish whip someone in there and then do a finisher and you're done. But it's more of a challenge to do the grab and drag, because sometimes people fight out of that.
Oh, could this be it?
And sometimes they don't. Roderick going for it. Big powerbomb. Crucifix powerbomb. Boom! Through the table. And we have a new Intercontinental Champion in Roderick Strong. So the Undisputed Era now owns 3/4 of the men's gold.
No.
Or 2/3 of the men's gold, actually. They would also need the 24/7 championship to hold 3/4.
Oh, boy. Well,
and that looks like that's about it for us. It looks like a bit of a shorter show for this week, but I do want to thank my broadcast partner, Brock Redhead, for being here to experience this crucifix body slam or power bomb through that table. I do want to thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow night on ECW.
Yes, sir.
Peace.